How does genetics affect sleep apnea? Imagine if your family history could influence how you breathe while you sleep. Genetics can play a big role in whether you develop sleep apnea, a condition where breathing stops and starts during sleep. Research shows that about 40% of the risk for obstructive sleep apnea comes from inherited traits. If close family members have sleep apnea, your chances of having it are higher too. This is especially true for obstructive sleep apnea, which happens when throat muscles relax and block the airway. Genes can shape your body in ways that increase this risk. For example, they influence the size and shape of your jaw, nose, and throat. If your inherited facial features make your airway narrower, it becomes easier for it to collapse during sleep. This means you might be more prone to airway blockage without even realizing it. Genetics also affect body weight. Some people inherit a tendency to be overweight or obese, which is a major risk factor for sleep apnea. Extra fat around the neck can press on the airway, making breathing difficult during sleep. So, if you have family members who are overweight, your risk might be higher because of shared genetic traits. Another way genes influence sleep apnea is through how your brain and nerves control breathing. Some inherited differences in muscle tone or nerve signals can make the muscles that keep your airway open less effective. This could cause the airway to collapse more easily during sleep, especially in certain individuals. Certain genetic disorders are linked to sleep apnea as well. For example, neuromuscular diseases like myotonic dystrophy weaken muscles, including those involved in breathing. These conditions can cause or worsen sleep apnea. Rarely, genetic conditions affecting the nervous system, such as some forms of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, can also lead to breathing problems during sleep. Knowing that genetics influence sleep apnea helps in early detection. If your family has a history of sleep apnea, you might want to get screened sooner. Maintaining a healthy weight and addressing anatomical features can help reduce your risk, especially if genetics predispose you to sleep breathing issues. While genetics are important, they are only part of the story. Lifestyle choices and other health factors also contribute to whether you develop sleep apnea. Researchers are still working to identify all the specific genes involved, but what we do know shows that inherited traits can make a difference. In summary, your genes can affect sleep apnea risk by shaping your body's structure, influencing your weight, and possibly affecting how your brain controls breathing. These inherited factors can increase the chance of obstructive sleep apnea, especially when combined with other risk factors. Central sleep apnea, which is less common, is usually linked to medical conditions rather than genetics. Recognizing the genetic component can help you and your family take steps to protect your sleep health and seek treatment early if needed.